So, I'm sure you'll have lots of questions as we go through, so just grab one of us and fire away with all your questions. So, a couple of really good questions just walking around talking to people. So, the hand position for Jason is really important, okay? So, he's keeping his hands on my belly to stop my ability to come up and grab him and pull him down to great posture or even attack, okay? If Jay's hands is it's a little close to my nipples, okay, this is a lot easier to deal with from a bottom person's point of view, okay, because his arms are straight, it's a lot easier to start attacking for arm bars and things. If his arms around my neck, yeah, this is where it's even easier to attack the arms. Now, you do have the added pressure of someone trying to strangle you, so from a self-defense point of view, this is something you need to get used to. In MMA, you don't really tend to see it as much. I can't think of a situation where I've seen someone strangling someone in MMA, but from a life lesson and self-defense point of view, sometimes it's good to play this just to get used to the position. But these aren't great positions for Jason. Okay, so typically he's always going to be fighting in this position. So we've pulled the hands onto the mat. At this point, when his hands are on the mat, he's no longer controlling my posture. Okay, so even if I don't bring my knees to nose, his posture has been broken down. Alright, so the first attack we're going to do is called a Kimura. Okay, so I'm going to control the wrist of the side that I'm going to go to. So all I'm doing with my hand, as soon as his hand touches the mat, I rotate my wrist so I end up gripping like this. Okay, does anyone ride a motorbike? Perfect. So everything I'm going to say is gospel now you would ride a motorbike. Okay, so I'm going to correct me and go, you son of a bitch, you lied to me, you don't rev an engine that way. Okay, so at this point, when I control the arm, I have to open my legs, okay, because unfortunately, again, God's blessed me with these short, stubby little legs and many problems. So I'm going to high five Alec. Okay, so I'm going to sit up and go up, high five Alec, okay. So this is really important, okay, because I need to wrap around the shoulder. If you don't high five and get onto your butt, you're going to have a shallow grip, okay, and this makes it a lot harder. I want to wrap all my arm around and squeeze off on that shoulder, okay. As soon as I do this, I'm then going to fall backwards, but as I fall backwards, I'm going to point my butt out on this side. This feels like a lot, but don't worry, once we've done it a couple of times, it'll make perfect sense, okay. So try and grip my arm. So you see how his arm's kind of bent now? We're after that 90-degree angle. As I drop backwards, like I said, I'm going to take my bottom out and take this leg over, okay? Don't push the arm up just yet, but just get used to that transition of getting your bum out. The reason why we're doing this, I don't want Jay's weight on top of me. So if I go to here, I've still got all of Jay's weight on top. Okay, so it makes it a lot harder, not only to take the arm up the back, but to do stuff. He can now bring his hand towards his hip and then defend the position. So he's defending what we call the Kimura, which is a shoulder lock. Okay, so this is the drill. Nice and steady. Yeah, so I'm still bringing the knees in a little bit because I need to break posture. I'm going to high five just behind me again, first hand this time. Okay. Now we're a low five. So here, and then squeeze the shoulder, create this what we call a figure four position. Slide your bottom out, take the other leg over, and then hook round and keep nice control. Yeah, don't take the arm up just yet, just hold this position. Does that make sense? Yeah. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3.